Welcome to today's current affairs update. Let's dive into the top stories. ANIDCO's 72,000 crore rupees project in Great Nicobar. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands Integrated Development Corporation, ANIDCO, is leading a major 72,000 crore rupees infrastructure project on Great Nicobar Island. The project involves a transshipment port, airport, tourism facilities, and power plants. Despite promises of development, concerns are rising over environmental protection and ANIDCO's capacity to handle this large-scale undertaking, given its modest financial history. US, EU, UK set to sign historic AI treaty. A new treaty, the Council of Europe Framework Convention on AI and Human Rights, is set to be signed by the US, EU, and UK. This treaty will be the first global agreement regulating AI development, ensuring human rights and democratic values are upheld. It's a key step in creating unified global standards for AI while protecting privacy and equality. India's first biohydrogen project. India has awarded its first biohydrogen project to Gensel Engineering and Matrix Gas and Renewables. Valued at 164 crore rupees, this project will process biowaste to create green hydrogen, aligning with the National Green Hydrogen Mission. This initiative is critical for India's shift towards greener energy, especially with its vast agricultural waste potential. INS Arighat, India's second nuclear submarine. India has commissioned its second nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine, INS Arighat. It's an upgrade over the earlier INS Arihant, with enhanced missile range and advanced technology. This marks a significant boost to India's naval defense capabilities, further securing its maritime security. India, the world's top plastic polluter. India has become the world's largest plastic polluter, producing 9.3 million tons of plastic waste annually. A new study highlights that India's current plastic waste management systems fall short, particularly in rural areas. Immediate action is needed as the country contributes 20% of the world's total plastic emissions. Why planes avoid the Tibetan Plateau? Ever wondered why planes avoid flying over the Tibetan Plateau? Its high altitude, turbulent weather, lack of emergency landing spots, and limited air traffic control make it one of the riskiest regions to fly over. At 16,000 feet above sea level, even airplane engines struggle to perform effectively. 7. Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC. Chinese President Xi Jinping announced that China will provide $51 billion to African countries. The aid will focus on 30 major infrastructure projects like roads, power plants, and more. This decision strengthens China's ties with Africa, as part of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC, an initiative launched in 2000. FOCAC aims to bolster partnerships between China and 53 African nations. China is Africa's largest trading partner, with trade volumes reaching $282 billion in 2023. However, there are concerns over debt trap diplomacy, where African countries struggle with repaying loans, potentially giving China more influence. 8. New Antarctic dragonfish species. Researchers have discovered a new species of fish called the banded dragonfish, Acarotaxis gouldi, in the Antarctic Peninsula. It was initially mistaken for another species but was later identified by its unique dark bands. This discovery is crucial as it highlights the unexplored biodiversity in Antarctica. The banded dragonfish thrives in deep waters up to 2,000 meters and uses bioluminescence to communicate and avoid predators. 9. World's hottest summer. The summer of 2024 was officially the hottest on record in the Northern Hemisphere, breaking previous records from 2023. The Copernicus Climate Change Service reported that extreme weather events, including droughts in Italy and floods in Sudan, were intensified due to rising global temperatures. The primary cause of this trend is climate change driven by human activities, such as burning fossil fuels. Experts are urging immediate action to curb emissions and reduce the impact of global warming. 10. Air pollution crisis in India. The 2024 State of Global Air Report reveals alarming statistics. 464 children under the age of 5 die every day in India due to air pollution. The main culprit is PM2.5 particles, tiny bits of pollution that penetrate deep into the lungs, causing severe health problems like heart disease. The Indian government is actively working on solutions, with a joint meeting planned to address the severe pollution crisis in cities like Delhi. Improving air quality is crucial for public health and life expectancy. 11. Boundary dispute in Nagaland. In Nagaland, the Konyak Union has raised concerns over incorrect boundaries shown on Google Maps, where parts of the Mo district are marked as belonging to Assam. This has caused tension between communities, and the matter is under review by India's Supreme Court. The Konyak Union urges the Nagaland Chief Minister to correct the errors, warning of potential conflicts if not resolved. 12. World's first nuclear clock. Scientists at Zilla, part of the University of Colorado Boulder and NIST, are close to developing the world's first nuclear clock. While traditional atomic clocks measure time using the vibrations of atoms, nuclear clocks focus on energy changes inside an atom's nucleus. This method could be much more accurate, as nuclear energy levels are less affected by external forces. Zilla researchers have achieved 1,000,000 times more precision than previous efforts, and although the nuclear clock isn't fully built, all parts have been tested successfully. Once complete, this clock could simplify timekeeping, making it more efficient and accessible than current atomic clocks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.